Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky. I create content on parenting, relationship, lifestyle, and personal development. Guys, I am so happy, so happy because of the progress that you're making. Thank you so much because of supporting me. If it's your first time to be here and you've not subscribed, please consider to hit that subscribe button and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that when I post another video, you will be the first one to know. Thank you so much, guys. So today, as you have read as per title, I am going to talk about self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is the act of accepting behaviors and actions that happen maybe in your past, maybe yesterday. Of course, you did them, you accept them, and you be willing to let go the feelings that were associated with the actions and the behaviors, and of course be willing to move forward and do better in the future. So first of all, self-forgiveness involves accepting the actions and behaviors that happened. So you accept the act that happened, and also you be willing to let go the feelings that were brought by those actions, and of course you be willing to move forward because you accept I hurt someone. Then you accept the feelings. They brought a lot of guilt, it brought sadness, and maybe it brought a lot of shame and embarrassment. Then you be willing to say, I was sad, I was guilty, I have to let go all those feelings of guilt and move forward and be a better person. And next time you decide not to hurt someone and not to repeat the same mistakes and the wrong choices that you made. Yes, so guys, you know, my mom is the best person in my life. That is what I know. She's a gift to me. She's my heroine. And growing up, I grew up in a very humble background. From the time nilikuja kujijua, I came to realize my mom was really struggling to take care of me in some way, both financially and emotionally. So financially, it's because my mom hakuwa na pesa sana, na kazi yenye alikuwa anafanya haikuwa na pesa sana. And of course, my mom was married. But me, myself, my mom aliolewa na mimi. So I was living with my mom and my stepdad, my stepfather. And and now I had, after my mom got married, now they were blessed with 2 children with my stepdad. So I have my 2 brothers. So I am the firstborn, I'm the firstborn and the only daughter, the only baby girl. So time venye maisha iliendelea, my mom had problems. Many marriages zinakuanga na issues, zinakuwa na some problems. And so so it came to a point later, my stepdad passed on and he died, and my mom was left alone to take care of us. So by the time my stepdad was passing on, or when he was dying, when he died, I was in Form 1. So from that time until nikaenda college, it was my mom alone doing the work. And it was really a struggle for her because she had me and all my brothers. And she don't have any job or any source of income. It's kuhustle, unajua kuhustle. So my mom is a designer, fashion designer, or rather huko mashamba. Kwa jina ya kawaida watu wanaitanga tailor. So that is what she does most of the time, but sometimes she hustles hapa na pale. And so my point is, ya history yote. So with all these struggles, I always promised my mom I will change her life, because she really struggled to see me become a better person. She struggled a lot ndo niende shule. She struggled a lot ndo nimalize shule, ndo nikae maisha mzuri nikiwa college, you know. It was really hard for her. So I worked very hard. By the way, myself, if my mom could come here and talk about my behaviors, me hatujai kuwa na issues na mamangu na tabia. Ati venye unasikianga msichana alienda kalala huko, sijui anasumbua mamake, ama shule mamangu anaitwa juu yangu. Hajawahi itwa shule ati Vicky amekataa ama Vicky amefanya. Hajawahi. So we have been, me and my mom, we are good friends, really great friends, and the best. Yeah, so guys, I really struggled with self-forgiveness, and I didn't know I was having this problem. I couldn't forgive myself, I couldn't let go, and that's why I'm sharing this story with someone who is out there feeling ashamed. You are hiding, you are guilty, you don't know. You wish you can change you wish you can change what you did and the choices that you made, and you have a very heavy load of ni kama burden of guilt, a burden of of regret. It's like you're sinking in a well of regret, and it's so sad. It's crazy. It's so heavy. Yani kukua guilty, kukua ashamed, kukua embarrassed, ku wish unge make the another decision. Yani sometimes I really wonder, those people in jail, those people were really guilty. They know like they did what they did, and that's why they're in jail. Like you can imagine uko jela and you're having uko na hiyo mzigo ya guilt, ya regret na hope, like I wish ninge make another choice, another decision. And of course someone who feels guilty and regrets what they did and shows some remorseness and being remorseful, it means they are good people. Juu kuna watu wanafanya wrong things, they make wrong choices, they hurt people, they don't care, they don't show any remorse, they are just there, they don't care. But when you are guilty, you feel remorseful, you feel sorry, you feel sad for what you did and the things that you caused others to go through, and you feel bad about it, that means you are a good person. And that's why today I'm encouraging you. It's very important, very important to forgive yourself, because like me, I was not able to forgive myself. And so this is what happened. I finished school, I completed my college studies in 2019 November, and I graduated December, and of course 2020 kafika na 2020 kukakuwa kuna lockdown, kuna corona, so it was very hard for me kupata kazi because I didn't even have a license, because course yenye nimesomea nutrition dietetics management inahitaji a license. So I didn't have a license, and of course kuna exam you're supposed to do, ama to have a sit down whatever exam ndio upate license. So yeah, tatuka tumefanya hiyo mtihani because of course ya corona. So in this process, in the waiting mode, unajua kuna ile wanasemanga God puts you in a waiting mode, in patience mode. In that place, in that position, I was hustling, nikitafuta kazi, nikigoja kupata license, nikigoja kufanya mtihani. I was working, kuhustle tu, ile kufanya hapa hapale. So I had a boyfriend, but I had never ever introduced my boyfriend to my mom. Hakuwa ikutana. I told my mom I'm in a relationship. Yes, I told her I'm in a relationship, I'm dating a guy, I blah blah blah. Yes, but hakuwa ikutana. I had not introduced him to my mother or even any of my relatives for that matter. So the reason is because also I used to study in Eldoret. So I met my boyfriend in Eldoret, and I'm from Kirinyaga. You can imagine the distance. So it was still taking time for them to meet because of the distance, you know. Na pia both of us, we don't have relatives. I don't have relatives in Eldoret, and my boyfriend doesn't have relatives in Kirinyaga. So we met in school. So later on, my boyfriend moved to Nakuru, and so I could come to visit him. And so it continued like that until June of 2020. I visited him, and blah blah, and life continued. So after that June visit, later on in the first weeks of the first, I think it's the first week of July, I started feeling sick, and I wanted to vomit. I was nauseous. And of course, I told myself, you know what, girl, you're pregnant. I knew I was pregnant because I knew what I had done. And to make matters worse, so one thing, guys, I haven't even told you. I was a church girl. I used to serve as the church youth secretary for so long. For almost 4 years, I served as a church youth secretary. When missionaries would come to our church, I was the one there hosting them with nikisaidiana na, you know, our spiritual moms uko kanisa. So even in the society, umesikia mimi sikuwa iko na makesi na mamangu ati boyfriend nini, ama I didn't have such cases, ama atusikie. No, I didn't have such things. So it was crazy when I known I was pregnant. Like some parent wangeambia mamangu Viki apitie huku aongeleshe msichana wangu ananisumbua sana, anakataa kusoma, anakataa nini, ambia Viki ongea tu na msichana wangu, you know. Such things. So oh God, now I'm here, I am pregnant. So of course, mkienda kanisa, you are taught about sexual purity, avoid sexual impurity behaviors, stop fornication, don't have sex before marriage. You know, don't do drugs, don't do alcohol. You are taught that. And of course, ukienda youth meetings, we discuss that. So right now, I'm sitting it was around 5 a.m. in the morning, and I was vomiting, and I kept on kwenda nje because kwetu latrine ziko nje. Ni latrine ama ni toilet iko nje. So nilikuwa nakaa nikitoka nje, so mamangu ananiuliza, "Kwani unashinda ukienda nje? What is wrong with you?" Nikamwambia, "Oh God, nilikula mutra. You know mutra? I ate that street food and I think I'm having a terrible stomachache and a diarrhea nini." I lied to her. So stop story yote venye kulienda. So the next day nikaenda hospitali, nikafanywa pregnancy test. Hata siku ngoja results because I knew zitatoka zikiwa ukweli. Nikapotea. Niliona tu lab technician ametoka nje kutia watu results za lab, and me I walked away. Itanange na huko, and I left. So I went somewhere, nikakuwa nakunywa soda and asked myself, "So umetoka hospitali, umekataa kuchukua results, where are you going? What are you doing? Where's your two?" So I called my boyfriend and I told him I'm suspecting I'm pregnant, and he told me it's okay if you're pregnant, you can come and we live together. And I told him, "No, I'm not. Mi sijapanga kuolewa. I don't want to be married right now. I have big plans. I had good plans. I want to help my mom. You know, my family has been struggling a lot. They have they have sacrificed so much for me to be in school. Sasa nimemaliza shule, I just graduated, and right now you can see now I'm pregnant. No, I'm not coming to live with you." So we talked. So I went to a chemist, and of course I got a pregnancy test kit, and I went home. I called my cousin and nikapima, and of course it was positive. I was pregnant. Guys, I was pregnant. It's pregnant. I am pregnant. I'm pregnant, guys. I couldn't believe I was pregnant. Oh God. I knew I could be pregnant, but I didn't want to believe I was pregnant because I knew I had wronged my mom and failed her. Like, why did I go to school? Why did I put her to struggle so much? Now it's after school. Hakuna kitu nimemsaidia, hakuna kitu nimebadilisha yake. Now it's nianze kufikiria kulea. So I have to focus. I don't even have a job. I'm just hustling hapa na pale. Leo nachuna majani chai, kesho niko kwa ofisi, leo niko huku, niko kuvolunteer huku, niko wapi. Like, I am just hustling hapa na pale. I don't have, sina chochote, sina anything. Vicky, you're stupid. Whatever you have been taught. Umekuwa ukienda youth for years, because nilimaliza form 4 2014, nika youth 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 5 to 6, almost 6 years. Umefunzwa, umeenda kwa mlima, you have fasted, you have been praying. Oh God, what have you done? I hated myself, God. I was ashamed. Guys, I wanted to run away. I wanted to hide somewhere. I was scared. At this particular moment, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Considering now, I'm also so much dag ama nimesink kabisa kwa Bible, kwa Mungu. Mimi najua tu my relationship with God is tight and good. So I knew I cannot think of abortion. I knew I couldn't do anything to my expectant baby. So I already knew I have to have this child. And of course, mimba ni kama mapenzi, haifichiki. Haifichiki. So it's not something utaenda ati ukae hivi nyamazi ukae nayo. It will be known. So guys, to make the story short, I later lied to my mom. About 3 days later, I lied to my mom because nilikuwa natapika sana. Nilikuwa natapika kila time, natapika. And so I was trying to use lemons, najaribu kutumia machungwa ndo nisitapike and all that, and nikaona mamangu atasuspect. So I wanted to kutoka home as soon as possible before ajue. So I talked to my cousin, nikamwambia, "You will tell my mom I'm pregnant and I'm sorry for what I have done to her. My life is so defiled. I am so wrong. I am so ashamed of what I have done. I have failed her. I have let her down. I have disappointed her. I am a disappointment to her. I am a disgrace. I really hate what I have done. I hate myself. I am a terrible person. I am so toxic. Someone has sacrificed for me, and look at me. So shameless. So stupid. Look at me, what I've done to my mom. So you tell her I'm pregnant." And I walked out of our house. I lied to my mom, nimepata kazi Nakuru. I have to go, lakini niko na msichana tutaishi na yeye. so I have to go. And she was good, akanisaidia kupaka na akanipatia hadi fare na nikaenda nimeenda kazi. So later on my mom akaambiwa I am pregnant, and she called me, but my cousin akaniambia she was really disappointed, and she even cried. When she was told I was pregnant, she cried. Guys, that broke my heart. Now that really broke my heart. Now later on, watu wa kanisa, watu wa area, wa society, watu wakajua. No, even something that really broke my heart, it's the way people reacted about it. People say bad things about you. They put you down, guys. Some laugh at you. Some people laugh at your parent, like, oh, waliweka bidii yote kumsomesha na sahi, like, I'm disappointed. What was that? Si angesema tu anataka kuolewa, si angesema tu anataka mtoto, hata angeshinda akienda shule. Sasa alienda shule kufanya nini? Now I will share 4 things that really happened to me, and maybe it's happening to you out there, and I didn't realize. First of all, I got depressed. I was not interested in doing anything. Guys, I was just sad. I was sad the whole time because my life really changed. Now moving from Kirinyaga to live in Nakuru at my boyfriend's place, I was sad. I didn't want to get married like that. I didn't want to live with a person who my relatives, my friends, my mom doesn't know. I was sad. I didn't even have money. I didn't have a job. So I was sad. I was not interested in doing anything, and I just sat in the house and I just said I want to serve. I deserve to serve. Whatever comes. I didn't want to do anything. I really didn't care anymore. I am a bad person. Yes, I have to face these consequences. And then my pregnancy was so hard on me. I was vomiting the whole time. I was drooling. Yani singeongea one sentence. A sentence. Kwenda kuongea sentence hivi nikiexplain kidogo tu mate inamwagika. Sijui kwa nini that happens. Kuna watu wanajaa mate, and I was part of that. So also I was not interested in my relationship anymore. Hii relationship yangu, hata hii ndoa, I'm not interested kabisa. So hakuna mambo ya sijui baby nini, staki. I just want to be alone. I just want to sleep and hope tomorrow I wake up I'm not vomiting and I'm not pregnant. And this thing, guys, continued until my daughter was 1 year old. I really had this problem of sadness. I was sad the whole time. I was sad. Ni kama nilikuwa na sink kwa regret, and I couldn't let go. So I would do anything that I could, especially after I gave birth. I was trying my best to make up to my mom. And I was so sad and mad at my boyfriend because of, yani ningemblame tu, wewe ndo ulinifanya. Mimi sikuwa naona kama like maybe hangekuja kwa maisha yangu, maybe vitu kama hizi zingefanyika. So I was so sad, and I was really sinking into a lot of guilt in me, and sometimes I would just wanted to be alone, and sometimes I would just want to sleep. Nataka tu nilale, nikae peke yangu. Yani nikae tu hivyo, saa zingine nikiangalia movie sioni kitu. When I give birth to my child, sometimes yani sikuwa namsikia. Unajua nakaa na mtoto lakini ni kama simsikii. Nakaa nikisema what have I done? Yani kitu ilikuwa ni kama burden nimebeba, na regret, na feel tu yani si uko happy. Unaona, hata upewe pesa hapa nifanye siski, naona tu nilifanya vibaya. Nasema labda sasa ningekuwa church, ningekuwa youth, sasa ningekuwa nimesaidia. Yani vitu kama hizo nimezibeba mimi. Sio watu huko walisha move on. Sio mamangu yeye hana shida, hata after I gave birth she came to visit my daughter and all that, but I was not letting go of what I did. So it continued like that. I was depressed until my daughter was around 1 year old. I was sick now. I was having panic attacks. I was having crazy anxiety. I could be anxious. I had this fear of unknown. I could feel like I'm dying. I would feel like I can't breathe. I was scared. Yani mtu angeniambia kitu yote yenye naona ni kama ina trigger what I did, ningesikia niko so anxious, guys, and ningefeel kama najaa maji tumbo. So I really needed help, and now I had to talk to my mom. So when my mom came to see me, I had lost a lot of weight. I was around maybe 42 kg, 40 kg, 40 to 42. Guys, nitawekea picha mnione vile nilikuwa nakaa when my daughter was 1 year old. Yes, nitawekea. You see that? So she was like, what is wrong with you? Can you talk? Because umepeleka hospitali, unashikwa na hizi panic attacks, and daktari anasema uko sawa. So I opened up and I told her I regret what I have done. I really regret. And she talked to me. So guys, I will talk about the things that happened to me and venye nilisaidika. So this time I had depression and I was having panic attacks and anxiety. Nikakuwa naenda hospitali, mimi nilikuwa nasema siwezi kubreathe. So nikafanywa test ya kifua, nikapigwa picha ya kichwa, nikafanywa a lot of tests and wakasema niko sawa. So later on nikakuwa naangaliwa, nikalazwa hospitali for 1 week so that they could really check on me, because nilikuwa napelekwa hospitali asubuhi saa 7, like I was having those things coming attacking me and I didn't know what is wrong with me. But ni stress, regret, kukuwa anxious, like it was anxiety disorder that would give me those panic attacks and would make me feel like I just want to be home sleeping. I don't want to be sitaki kufikiria, unaona, ni kama sitaki kufikiria. Nataka my best time ni ile time nimelala. Nikiona tu asubuhi kumefika hivi kumekucha, nikiamka asubuhi naanza kutense. Asubuhi saa 2 nilikuwa napelekwa hospitali, niko na panic attacks. Imagine. So it was crazy. So my mom uko hospitali, they told me to talk. Now nikapelekwa kwa psychologist mwenye alinisikiza, tukaongea, and later on I was advised how to deal those anxiety nini, and today I am a better person. Okay, so I am a better person and I don't have anxiety, I don't have panic attacks, I am not depressed, and depression is not my portion. Yes. Also, if you're there and you're hiding, you feel like you just want to sleep, you just want to be alone, you just want to be left alone kabisa, you don't want to do anything because you are ashamed of what you did, you're guilty, you are remorseful, you are having a problem with your actions that you did kitambo. Just know you can't judge what you did. Just know you are a good person. That's why you are feeling like that. You did the wrong thing and you're a good person. So you feel whatever you did is against your will. It's against of who you are. And now in the future, you can make a better decision to be in it for good result and good consequences. So wake up and stop feeling pity on yourself, because that will not help you. Having those anxiety, having fear of what people would say, what people will think. Kila mtu ako na shida zake, kila mtu ako na makosa yake, kila mtu ako na past yenye they are not proud of. Please wake up and work on yourself. Work on yourself, wake up and get help. Talk to someone. So the other thing that also happened to me, I had low self-esteem. Sikutaka mtu anione, especially people who knew me. Sikutaka mtu ajue niko na mimba, sikutaka mtu yani mpaka nikibeba mtoto I would feel like ni kama watu wananijudge, kama watu wananiona, yani ninge feel some kind of a way like people are judging me negatively, and so sometimes I could hide. Saa zingine watu wenye wananijua kutoka kitambo, I am a person who really gives idea, I love to share my mind, but at this particular time I wanted to hide. Meta ningeenda place watu wana discuss vitu, mimi na nyamaza, sitaki story mingi. I would feel really guilty, like whatever I say ninge feel like ni kama mimi nimekuwa nikiongea vitu huko church, huko kwa society, nimekuwa nikiadvise watu, but I do opposite of what I talk about. So I should just shut up. So I really had low self-esteem. I couldn't defend myself because I would feel like, yes, whatever they're saying, I'm a bad person. I have made my mom, I have ashamed my mom, I have disappointed my mom. What can I say? I am just a bad person, I am terrible person. So I really wanted just to hide, and I didn't want to talk about anything. So another thing that I did was hurting myself. You know, when you don't forgive yourself, you keep on saying, you know, I am a bad person, I'm a terrible person. You hurt yourself because you don't want to eat. Actually, that time I was depressed. I could not eat. I could not walk around. I just wanted to hide in the house. I want to stay indoors. At this time, when I had so less self-esteem, I didn't want to go to church, I didn't want to be involved with things, I didn't want to grow in anything, I didn't want to work. Yani nilikuwa nataka tu kukaa hapo tu, saa zingine sikuli, saa zingine hata sitakunywa. I'm not interested in anything, and that was hurting myself, and it was even affecting my health. I had lost a lot of weight, hata sikuwa na nuru, guys, you can see. Yani I was like old, young old. I was really yani right now maybe I'm not big, but I was small. You could see the photo that we had before. So if you're there, you are having low self-esteem, you are ashamed, you are taking in all the negativity people are saying about you, stop, because they also have their dark moments they don't talk about. They have their secret bad things they did, they don't talk about. Just smile about what you did. You know what? I got pregnant. It was a mistake. Oh God, I am so stupid. I went out with this guy. I got pregnant. You know what? I have a very beautiful baby girl I'm raising, and I thank God because I went to hospital. I delivered very fine, and my baby is healthy. And you know what? I was regretting because I got pregnant when I didn't plan, but the things that I had planned, I'm going back to plan again, and they will happen in Jesus' name. And you smile and you encourage yourself, and you have self confidence. Don't be scared of what people think, whatever they say. It's not about you. Whatever opinion they make because of the things that you did, just let them not get into you. Please, you are beautiful, you are a good person, you are a great person. You just made you made these mistakes because you are doing something. You're not just seated there, you are doing something. And whatever you did that was wrong, and you are thinking maybe you're right, maybe you're just ignorant, you knew it was wrong but you still did it, forgive yourself and plan to do better next time. So don't be low, don't let anyone lower your self-esteem. Don't hurt yourself. Eat, wake up and eat. Wake up and walk around. Wake up and go back to your business and work. Acha kushinda ukitumana. Hebu pitia hapo kwa kazi inaendeleaje, because utaki kutoka watu wasiona watu. Go there and own up what you did. Kama kuna mtu unafaa ku apologize to them, and you'll say, you know what, I wronged you, I am sorry, next time I will do better. It's their choice to forgive you. You have already acted remorseful, you have shown your guilt, you have shown your sadness about the situation, and you have apologized. So don't sit down and just feel ashamed or keep on hiding. Ukiona mtu unapita kwingine, don't do that. Own up what you did and forget the feelings that it brought, and move forward. Be willing to move forward and do better in the future, because life moves on. Life moves on, and whatever happened, hatuwezi badilisha. Mimi, I can't badilisha. I got pregnant. I can't go back and now at nisema I got pregnant, I have a baby. So I can't hide my child. That is, sitaki watu waone niko na mtoto. There are people who hide their babies. Mimi sitaki watu wajue niko na mtoto because blah 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 blah. You can't do that. I have my baby. I am happy. She came into my life. She's a gift from God. You can't decide when God wants to gift you. God decided to gift me at this particular moment. Maybe myself was thinking this is wrong, but God looks at me and says, you know what? This was the best time that I saw. It was right. And now you're having a baby. You're the best person to take care of this child. Please raise her. And I am glad that God gave me this grace to do this. So the last thing that really happened to me, and this really affected me so much, it's I was not able to associate well with my relationships, my friends, my marriage, my family. I was not able to associate well with them. Why? Because already myself, in my mind, I told myself, you are a bad person, you have done wrong things, you don't deserve anything good. So first of all, I blamed my boyfriend because of this action. I told him, you know, you made me pregnant. When did you make me pregnant? We did talk about I want to be pregnant, I didn't want to be married. Yani mimi mwenyewe najikataa vitu zenye nilifanya. Niko hapa na regret. Afadhali mimi singekutana na wewe, afadhali mimi hata singelala. Yani nilikuwa na regret. So mimi communicate na yeye, it was really a problem for him, because I didn't care. I didn't care if it works. I'm not happy to be here. I am sad. I have disappointed my mom. So I'm not happy to be this person, but I have to stay here because I am pregnant for you. So it really affected our relationship. Na kuishi na yeye now, it was really a problem. Now kuishi na yeye ikuwa a problem, it affected me. Because now sometimes he would just kuninyamazia, akiona like ni kama niko na attitude. By the way, I had this bad attitude sometimes. I sitaki kusumbuliwa, sitaki mtu aniongeleshe. I just wanted to be alone. Sikuwa nataka kuomba because I felt like God hanisikii. Yani siwezi kusoma Bible, yani sijui. I just nilikuwa depressed, and he didn't know. Now my boyfriend didn't know I am depressed. So saa zingine yange kasirika, one namfanyia kila kitu lakini yetu ni kama haoni. So yeye angeninyamazia. So hiyo kuninyamazia pia inanifanya nijisikie vibaya. And so me, it would really stress me out. It would make me feel sad. I just want to go home, maybe be with my mom, but I can't go because now nitamwambia aje. So guys, can you imagine, because of that, watu wenye tulikuwa na wao, marafiki zangu wenye tulikuwa tuna serve nao church, wengi walitoka, walinitoroka, wengi they were not happy with what I did, and they had their opinions and their say with the whole situation. Sometimes I was mad at some of them. I would just say these people are not loyal, you know, such things. So I would sometimes blame people for their action, their reaction towards this decision that I had made. And later on, I went home. So how I was able to make up for myself, I later on went home. I apologized to my mom. When my daughter was 1 year old, now I was sick and I was having problems. I was told, Vicky, can you talk and say what is bothering you? So I went home, nikaongea na mamangu, nikamwambia I'm sorry, I am guilty for what I did. Na hii kitu nimekuwa nikibeba sana na inani stress. Mimi sikupenda venye nilifanya na sikufurahia actions zangu. Mimi nisamehe, nimeteseka. Na mimi sikuwa nataka hata kukuwa married right now. It was not my plan. Mimi nataka kufanya harusi, nilikuwa nataka nikuintroduce kwa mtu mwenye naenda kuishi na yeye, at least umjue nini. Please forgive me. And she was so like, she was surprised, like hakuwa anafikiria vitu kama hizo. And it amazes me and also humbles me the way that people, wenye saa zingine tunafikiria watatujudge, they love us unconditionally. Because the reaction that my mom gave me, it means, yani ilionyesha ananipenda so unconditionally. So maybe you are there, unafikiria wazazi wako wanakuchukia, unafikiria rafiki zako wanakujudge, unafikiria maybe Mungu anakuona in some kind of a way, but they are waiting for you to even find yourself. They don't even have a problem with you. It's you who is not forgiving yourself. Can you please forgive yourself? And you will be able even to have good relations with others. Kuna tunapita pita hapa. So forgive yourself. Please forgive yourself, because you'll find out it's all in your head. It's all in your head. The problems, the guilt, the regrets, it's all in your head. Please let the burden go. You are having a problem with your family, you are having a problem with people you associate with, and you feel like you want to blame someone who forced you, or maybe pushed you, or maybe tricked you, or maybe advised you to do a decision or to do something that you didn't want and that was wrong. Maybe yani unafeel tu vibaya. Please forgive yourself for what you did. Only then you are able even to ask for their forgiveness for those people you wronged, and you are able even to forgive those who wronged you, and you'll be able to move forward and make better decisions in the future. Can you please forgive yourself? If you are out there, you are hiding. Maybe you had an addiction and maybe tabia zako za mazoea yako, habits zako zikafanya watu wengine waumie in the process. Na ukaangalia ukaona the damage you have caused, ukaona the pain you have caused, ukaona the sadness that you brought in people's life, and unajichukia, unajisikia vibaya. Just know you are just human. You are a good person. You are blessed. Mungu anakupenda sana sana sana. Your family inakupenda. Marafiki zako wanakupenda. Just apologize. Don't just apologize. Also apologize and be willing to make good choices in the future. Acha tutamani sana sana to do the right thing. Sometimes the right